I want to describe the most delicious keto-friendly pizza bites that my sister has just gone crazy for, and I want to take you through the little prep. It's basically just a prep. It's not messy, it's super easy, and they are unbelievably delicious. Pick whatever cheeses you like. These are essentially the three that I like to use. A nice Parmesan, so that you're basically making your own Parmesan crisps. Love Kerrygold grass-fed cheddar. It's got that nice sweetness, and it has a good crispy factor. And if you want to go Gouda, go Gouda. There's no rules. It's just a nice little combination of cheese that you slice up. You want a good amount of girth. If you're using slices, like my sister likes to do, fold those babies over so you get double thickness of each slice, and then get them into the nice little kind of half square. Use parchment paper because you don't want it to stick in the oven. And I happen to have a parchment paper that even has lines, so I like to keep things kind of square. There's no rule about how you set these up. They're all gonna get nice and melty together, and you'll end up with a beautiful little cheese crisps. So I've just combined a few of these cheeses. I've got the oven at 375. We're gonna get them crisping. And in the meantime, have handy a good buffalo soft mozzarella, whatever kind of Italian seasoning you like, because it's gonna give it an actual kind of authentic-y flavor. You'll be amazed. I love these sun-dried tomatoes in olive oil. It's gonna almost give you that margarita hint. If you're a fan of pepperoni, do it. And if not, you got yourself a happy little snack right here. We'll open the wine next. All right, phase one, in the oven. All right, 15 minutes-ish. These have gotten nice and crispy. They're starting to get nice and brown on the edges, but they're not real crisps yet, which is where we want them. And all I do is wherever they kind of start to touch or melt together, I try to separate those ahead of time so they don't get too mushy into each other. These are not too bad. I do like to lift them up from the parchment so they are ready to go once they're formally become little pizza bites. And get yourself a little paper towel. If there's a lot of oil in between, I just give them a light lifting. All right, all is well. These are ready now. We're gonna get them hooked up to become official pizza bites. All right, we got the mozzarella, which we love. I've sliced each of the mozzarella balls into a few nice sized discs. I'm gonna lay it out a la pizza style across all of these. And basically what we're doing is building a little mini pizza pie. Slice a few more of these, get them ready to rumble. As much or as little as you want for each one. I mean, I love it, so it's going on there. I get my favorite, it's kind of like more of a basil Italian herb. Give each one a nice little hit. These sun-dried tomatoes, I chopped them up a bit, but you can leave them whole, whatever you like. It's really just the idea of getting this kind of tomato rich, like as if you had tomato sauce on your pizza, which you could, but we're kind of trying to aim for more of the keto style, and this is my adaptation. You'll see they come out perfectly. I think that's about right. I'm going pepperoni. You don't have to, but like I said, I think it makes it feel like I'm standing in Venice Beach, folding over my slice of pizza, dipping it, grease running down my arm, and who cares that there's no real crust. I think these are about ready. I'm gonna pop them back in the oven, let them go for 10 or 15 more minutes. And in the meantime, I'll show you how do I make most delicious balsamic little dippy sauce, just like a little dressing, and opening some wine because it's happy hour basically. All right, I'm getting ready to taste these beauties. And in the meantime, I had a question come in about what I meant by the sliced cheese option. So let me just show you, super simple. If you don't have a big block of cheese and you don't want to slice it on up, you can buy the pre-sliced cheeses. You take them out, break them in half like so. Remember, they just melt together, so it doesn't matter. Get 2 or 3 stacked up. And the way we line those other blocks and slices out, same thing, but you do want to have a nice little thickness. So I hope that answers your question. All right, let's go through because I love a little dipping sauce with my pizza. So I want to show you how I do this just because I've had a lot of compliments, quite frankly, on my sauces. Red wine vinegar, kind of coat the bottom. Not a lot, splash. Olive oil, don't forget extra virgin. Maybe tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. I don't usually measure and I don't think there's rules. I love fig balsamic. I think it gives it a nice little sweetness, but you can use any balsamic you like. Pour this in here so you've got a nice little blend of colors, and add a little red pepper flake just like you would on top of your pizza. A grind of pepper. And remember those Italian herbs that we used on our pizza bites? Give it a little hint of Italy. Get that puppy stirred, mixed, and it will be ready for our amazing happy hour pizza snacks. All right? We'll be right back. I'm starting to drink because it's time for that. See you in a minute. All right. We've been maybe 30 minutes start to finish, so this is actually pretty quick. I let these cool a good 5-8 minutes, and I did do one more little kind of oil cleanup. You want them to start to crisp up because otherwise they still stay a little too mushy. But I think these are getting just perfect. All right, let's give it a shot. See, that comes right off of the parchment paper. I mean, you can cut it like a lady if you want to. Fold it. There's no rules. It's pizza, and whatever floats your boat, I support. I'm gonna fold this up because I like to pretend it's an actual slice. Keep my pepperoni working. You can get that fantastic dippy sauce and either drizzle it over the top. You can dip. Again, it's happy hour and I'm happy. Those are perfect. I love it. I always do love it. I think that those sun-dried tomatoes and the Italian seasoning just pushes this over the edge for me. So go to town. Let me know what you think. Bon appetit. We're out of here.